Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. I do hope this message finds you well. I'm going to do a general romantic reading. It is collective, so keep that in mind when you are listening. Take what makes sense for what's going on in your life, in your situation, and just leave the rest. Keep in mind, too, that timing is wibbly wobbly. So this could be past, present, future energies. I do try to call that out as I see it. You are responsible for all your own choices after hearing any reading from any reader. Keep that in mind as well. Always use your discernment. In the box below the video, you can connect with me on Facebook. You can check out your birth chart. You can also order the spiritual tools that I have created and designed, such as the FeralSpirit Oracle deck and then the FeralSpirit Soul Care deck. There are links to purchase those. And an email, stayferal8@gmail.com, if you are interested in salts, salves, oils, and sprays. These are other spiritual tools that I've designed. If you are looking for a tarot reading or consultation spiritually, there's also an email for that, feralconsulting444@gmail.com. All right, so intuitively, I have no messages coming up. I was shuffling and just getting my space around and clearing everything. So nothing really to give you right now. Let's just get into the oracle messages. Thank you, God, for whoever needs this romantic message. Thank you, God. Please keep in mind, too, if I call out zodiac signs, it could be your sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, Venus, or Mars. Especially for romance, check your Venus and Mars sign or that of your partners. It could also be transits where you're currently going through. We do have a new moon coming up on Sunday. I'm not quite sure what it is, and so you might want to look into that, okay? All right, romantic messages. For whoever needs it, thank you, God. For whoever needs this romantic message, what is the message? Thank you, God. Thank you, God. All right. So we have corrections coming out. So somebody might be trying to fix a mistake here. They might be trying to make something right. I'm feeling like a realignment energy. So let's get a little further. What is the message romantically for whoever needs it? Thank you, God. All right, we have a few coming out. We have Shadow card 19, the Shadow Mother, Distant, Martyr, and Cold. So 91, 19, and 10 could be relevant. We have the Shadow Child card, 25, 52, or 7. This is codependency, mean, tantrums, untrusting. We do have the card of Manifest coming out, which is 21. Let's see if I can get all these on deck here. And well, we have a whole family. We have the Shadow Father, 24, 42, and 6. And that says withholding, neurotic, and domineering. Okay, so we have everybody out here as far as family goes. This feels like somebody realigning their internal family structure, okay? We each have these mother, father, child qualities inside ourselves. Some of it's unhealed, such as your shadow aspect of these traits. But also you can heal them, okay, and like heal your inner family within yourself. So I feel like somebody might be doing that. October, July, March, and June might be really relevant here. Could also be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, and Gemini or a Cancer. All right, so we have Wish on the bottom here. So 26, 62, or 8. So it could be August energy, Leo. I was picking up Virgo with that July. Yeah. Anyway, something about someone's habits here. Interesting. Okay. So somebody here, I feel like, is realigning things. They are trying to, it feels like this is out of place, okay, the Shadow Father card. Now, this is romantically, okay, and this does play a part in your romantic connections. These qualities, these Shadow Mother, Shadow Child, Shadow Father qualities, if you listen to what they are, again, you could be having some of these behavior traits, or the someone you're investing in could have these behavior traits. And it's like they're trying to fix it, but there's something here that's in the way of getting like this Shadow Father energy, right? Which is going to be like a masculine type energy where you actually take the action instead of the nurturing aspect, which is an action, I understand. But this is going to be more like, how do I provide instead of how do I nurture? And it feels like somebody's getting their distance, their martyrdom, and their coldness, codependency, mean tantrums, and untrusting under control here, but there's still this withholding and domineering neurotic energy where it's like somebody feels like they have to be in charge of something. They have to have control over something. And they could be going about this in either an overcompensation type way with the domineering, where they're just micromanaging everything, or a complete opposite where they're withholding affection, withholding words of affirmation, those sorts of things. With this manifest, I feel like it's like the last piece of the puzzle. Now, this could also be you internally, like I said, just getting these things aligned, and what you're realizing is you have this one aspect of behavior traits that you still have when it comes to certain situations. I also feel like this could be a family situation where it's like the mom's on board, siblings are on board, but maybe the father figure isn't on board. Take that how that makes sense for you. We have wish, abundance, wide, and prosperity. Something about money. Yeah, this is definitely giving me like provider type energy. So somebody could just be struggling with that aspect of themselves, like within myself, okay? So self-care would be like my mothering energy within myself, okay? And then the child energy is where I take care of that child. I provide food, shelter, that sort of thing. You know, and the emotional aspect where it's like, Jen, what do you need? Are you hungry? What is it? Halt, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. So it's that kind of energy. But then I do have this tendency with the shadow father energy, which is they're unhealthy traits where I withhold things because I'm not fully within myself providing something. So I take away from someone else. Just something to be aware of. We do, not all these traits all at once, but they're, look into your, it's called somatic healing with a family dynamic. It's an internal family structure. It's a therapeutic tool. I'm not a doctor. I am a spiritual practitioner. You can Google it, you know, internal family structures, somatic healing, stuff like that. And you will get some of this. I realized too, I just put Y on the top here and it was wish. So I put these completely backwards. So maybe what's standing in the way of you being successful in this connection is these energies, because we do have, oh wow, okay. So, wow, okay. So we do have, I put these in backwards, okay. Originally it was this card, and then abundance, and then the Y, and then prosperity, and then underneath prosperity was let go. So looking at these cards, it's like something's in the way here. Like, why aren't you getting what you want? Why aren't you getting that abundance that you're hoping for? Is because you need to let go of something. It has to do with some past lover connection involving, I feel like it involves some sort of provision. It's like a provider type situation. Maybe you have issues around money in romance. I feel like once you ask these questions and you understand what it is you truly need to let go of to bring yourself stability, you will evolve. So let's get some tarot. I definitely feel like somebody is trying to make something right here, but there's like one more aspect in the way. Like I said, this could also be like family members where you are with someone that you really like and you love them and you want to be in a relationship with them. And it looks like most of the families are on board. They might not necessarily be fully on board because these are shadow cards. Or these could be behaviors, like I said, that you're noticing within a family unit. Definitely what's sticking out here is this shadow father energy, though, with that withholding, neurotic, and domineering. We do have 8 of Wands on the bottom of tarot, so some sort of movement here. Let's get into it. What is corrections doing here romantically? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What is corrections doing here romantically? Okay, so somebody's got some feelings. We have the King of Cups coming out. Could be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Somebody's definitely got some feelings. The King of Cups is someone who feels very deeply. They don't necessarily vocally express that. They show you with their actions, okay? They give you little gifts, or, you know, get the oil changed in your car. I'm trying to think of things. To me, the King of Cups can sometimes be a bit moody or emotional, and like I said, they're not talking about it, so you might be wondering why are they like that. Well, we do have 10 of Swords coming out. Why are they like that? Because they have been through some suffering. So we have 10 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I just feel like there's some sort of ending here. something is in the way. That's definitely an energy I'm picking up from manifesting what it is someone really wants in a connection here. I also feel like somebody's a maternal figure might have said something that caused this Ten of Swords situation to a King of Cups. Gender does not matter. Okay, we have masculine and feminine energies inside each of us. So just take the messages as they make sense. So with this Ten of Swords, it's giving me like you've suffered all that you can suffer. Like that, it's the end. It's a 10, but it's also the end of a relationship, the end of a connection. Somebody said something, like this is an argument that like ends it all. So somebody might have said something here or done something that caused this Ten of Swords. So it also feels like give me cut out of the family vibe for someone's choice. We have Emperor here. Could be a same-sex relationship. With the Emperor energy, it's definitely somebody's taking control of their life. Romantic, well, this is romantically. Somebody taking control of their life after some awful ending with that Ten of Swords. I feel like somebody's trying to realign their feelings as well about this Ten of Swords situation, which is why the Emperor is coming out, because the Emperor rules everything, okay? That is our higher self in our masculine energy. And it's also Aries energy. But this is somebody who is taking charge, and I'm noticing I put that on top of the Shadow Child card. So this could be somebody who is a parent themselves, okay? Doesn't have to be. They could have children, but this is also somebody maturing. They're growing up and really taking some sort of wise action here. The Emperor's a very wise energy, is the sum of all the kings. I feel like emotionally there's been some sort of hurt here. Definitely could be coming from a maternal figure, and somebody's growing up, it feels like. All right, so what's this manifest? What's this? Tell us more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What is the romantic message here? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we have the Two of Cups coming out. Somebody is trying to manifest a connection. I'm telling you, something's in the way. There's either family in the way, your internal family, or actual family in the way. I feel like somebody might have been letting their mother or a maternal figure or parents control them in some way, shape, or form. This feels like an adult, okay, like a grown person, a mature adult, especially with that Emperor and the King of Cups, is going to be somebody who is like 25 and up, okay, like they're a proper adult, have their own lives, but is there some sort of like grasping energy here from this family unit, shadow family I'm picking up? Somebody wants to manifest a harmonious connection. Let's get a little further. There's been an ending too. Somebody's been realigning their feelings. It could be, you know, just dealing with their mother wounds or their father wounds. You can look that up too. Those are things, actual things. And with this Emperor, it feels like somebody is trying to take charge. It feels like maturing. Also maturing in a connection. There's something hidden here. Perhaps someone hasn't told their family, and if they have, it has not been met with support. It just doesn't feel supportive at all. All right, what is this Two of Cups here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody's trapped in their head about this connection. And last but not least, this Shadow Father energy. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords coming out reverse. Somebody is done dealing with this. This is also somebody that's been up. They're having a rough time. There have been sleepless nights. There's been just awful dreams. Like, this is where the stress interrupts your sleep, okay? Kind of level of stuff here. I feel like somebody is just wanting to be done with that, being done trapped in their head, looking at some sort of connection, and what's in the way is this Shadow Father energy, like I said in the beginning. We do have Eight of Pentacles, Strength, and Four of Cups on the bottom. Excuse me. I feel like somebody is realizing the strength that is required. Yeah. So when they find out, like, somebody might have got some information too, that they're having to have a strong control on their efforts, okay, with that Eight of Pentacles. They're trying to devote time to working on something or mastering something. But this is giving me, like, somebody might have got some sort of information or message or something that they just, it's like, I just don't want to hear it right now. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not, yeah, Knight of Pentacles underneath that. I'm not interested in manifesting, Magician card. I'm transmuting energy. I don't have time for this. I want a connection. I'm trapped in my head because of this excess, this shadow father energy. Definitely could be a Gemini or somebody, something about June being really relevant here. All right, so what happened? We all want to know with this Ten of Swords. What happened with this Ten of Swords? I do see this Emperor energy looking at this Two of Cups. They want this Two of Cups, but they are stuck in their head and having a rough time about it. This Ten of Swords could be somebody that left a connection after an argument, or, you know, this Ten of Swords, or whatever that is, it's done. With the Three of Wands, somebody's looking elsewhere. They're looking at what else can I have instead of this. Also, like I said, this is a rival, a departure. I feel like somebody might have left a connection. Let's tell us more about this King of Cups. What's this King of Cups here romantically? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. We have the King of Swords. So, yeah, this is definitely a mature person. They could have gray hair, short, tight cut. We also have a man bun situation going on. So, somebody could have longer hair. I feel like somebody is using their masculine energy. It's almost like an emotionally detached. Okay. Somebody's using their masculine energy to figure this out. With that King of Swords, that's somebody who is logical. They take very precise action. They put thought into their plans. They're strategic. And with that King of Cups there, this is somebody who is really like sorting through their feelings, trying to, it feels like a realignment. What I'm seeing as well is that whatever ended and somebody left, I feel like this King of Swords energy is looking back at how they felt. And is it possible to correct this? Because this guy is looking back at this King of Cups and this corrections energy. His back is to this Ten of Swords and Three of Wands. Now, there are feminine-looking, female-presenting images on this card. So it could have been a feminine energy that ended something and is looking elsewhere. Somebody's baby mama, baby daddy could be involved here as well. Something to do with the children, or just responsibility, taking charge with children. Somebody definitely wants this Two of Cups. What's this Emperor looking at? I feel like an argument happened here and somebody left. And they're looking at what else can I manifest. We have strong water, Cancerian energy, Aries, strong Gemini. Yeah, those are really the strong energy I'm picking up on. Heavy. What is the Emperor looking at here? April could be relevant. This could be happening right now for someone. What is, somebody could also, yeah, Bull would be Aries. Or is that the Ram? Bull is a Taurus. All right, so somebody might be a Taurus. Well, I'm pulling the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, Libra energy. It's definitely somebody's core principle. Somebody wants to commit to something here. And they're trying to look at how to fix it. With the Hierophant coming out, this is giving me, like, what do I have to do to level up this commitment? What do I have to do to principles and action is what I'm hearing. So there's some sort of principles here that somebody really is trying to establish and feels like build upon so that they can have this Two of Cups. Okay, so what is this Two of Cups? I just realized here, we need to figure out what the viewer is in this energy. Where's this Two of Cups? Yeah, somebody wants a connection with someone. We have the Star card coming out. It's Aquarian energy. Definitely hope, healing, that sort of thing. Somebody is praying. There's just one leg here that's in the way. Oh, this energy over here is like in the way of this manifesting fully. All right, we need to figure out what is this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords reverse, Shadow Father energy that's in the way. What is this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Okay, so somebody might not feel good enough. That is definitely going to be that. That's overcompensation energy is what this feels like. Somebody's stuck in their head. I feel like they don't want to be stuck in their head, and they don't want to continue having this rough go of things. But there's an inadequacy here. There's a feeling of not enough, not having enough, not being enough with the Five of Pentacles. I also feel like somebody feels like they can't provide something here. It's picking up like Capricorn energy. What is it they're feeling like they can't provide? Because this is in the way. Whoever this is for, this is in the way. Your person or you. Okay, so Wheel of Fortunes came out reverse. So something's not going in someone's favor. Hermit card. They're really thinking about this, going within, trying to see the wisdom of the situation. Where's the viewer in this energy? Where's the viewer in this energy? Thank you, God. All right, Six of Cups. You might be feeling nostalgic. You might be thinking about this soulmate and they're thinking about you. The Six of Cups is looking back at the past. It's also knowing somebody. You could have known them from childhood, known them a really long time. So we could be really assessing their childhood wounds, okay, with that Six of Cups. I feel like somebody also has a dog here. That dog's really relevant on that Six of Cups card. Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Cancerian energy. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to heal something. They just don't feel like it's not going to go in their favor. They don't feel enough. And that's all going to be, you know, shadow father wounds. That would be that overcompensating. You know, I'm going to hold back or micromanage or completely try to control the situation because I am having a hard time. I don't feel like enough. Like, that's what that energy is. Could definitely be like a Gemini or a Cancer doing this. We do have 66 out here as well. We have a few different, what do we got here? You might be seeing 1010, 66, 88. 55, 99. Okay, these might be number synchronicities you're seeing. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out with, what is this? I was wondering what this person, like, what are they seeing? They're seeing that in order for things to be, this person, whoever this is, they feel like they do not have enough to give. Their qualities they're showing up with are going to they're either just withholding or micromanaging, like trying to dominate a situation, okay? And that is what is in this way, this mentality of I don't have enough. So what is the advice here? And it feels like it's like tangible stuff, like I don't have enough of this, enough money, or I don't have enough things, or enough space, or enough time or energy to invest in something. And I feel like somebody actually does. They're just psyching themselves out, for sure. I'd also expect somebody here. This feels like somebody arriving after an argument because they decided what it is they wanted and what is in the way of it. And really what is in the way of it is just this person giving to it. With the Six of Pentacles, that's balanced energy. It's, you know, give and take equally. So somebody here is really looking at, like, if I did give to this, I feel like somebody wants to give to it. They're just psyching themselves out. Tell us more about the viewer with the Six of Cups. Tell us more about the viewer romantically with the Six of Cups. Thank you, God. All right, Three of Cups. Yeah, which makes Nine of Cups, guys. So I feel like you and this person are on the same page. Viewer, you are nostalgic about some sort of connection with someone. The Three of Cups is an energy of coming together, celebrating, having a good time. This could also be something to do with the past, maybe a friendship circle or something to do with that. Maybe this could be mutual friends. And something might have spurned a nostalgic feeling within you. Somebody wants something here. I feel like this is definitely a masculine energy that is wanting something real bad. They are in their own way. Or their father or some sort of father paternal figure is in the way. Whatever this person says, does. It just could even be, like I said, a core wound, a father wound, where this person has to kind of like, I don't want to say get over it, because it takes time to heal. You know, sometimes it takes years to heal this stuff. It's just, you got to put the work in, and then you got to be patient. So, viewer, you are nostalgic about this connection. If this is you getting hung up with all this energy, There's a connection you want, for sure. You're psyching yourself out. What's the advice for the viewer in this energy? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Take it or leave it, guys. What's the advice? This fell on the Six of Pentacles. It is the Ace of Swords. Communicate. Be honest. Give the clarity. Explain this energy. I don't feel like I have enough. I don't feel like I'm good enough. You have to be, this is going to be somebody that has to be vulnerable, and they might not be comfortable being vulnerable. So, viewer, I feel like this is you. Like I was saying, I feel like you're the one that's having this issue where you're having to overcompensate because you feel like there's a lack somewhere. So there's a lack somewhere within yourself or within your life that you don't have enough to give to this. And I feel like you do if you just open up and be vulnerable and communicate. That might actually be what is needed. Somebody just needs to know what's going on the other end. I feel like outside of romance, whoever this is for, you are winning in your life, okay? You're actually a rather successful person. You have some sort of stability here. We have King of Pentacles energy. You have options, and you have choices, right? With Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, you have avenues you can take. And I feel like you have been taking those choices, making those choices. And really what's boiling down here is this is like, feels like the last piece of the puzzle where it's like, okay, I have a good job, I have stable income, like stuff stable in my life. I'm just really confused about how to win with this situation. I do feel like somebody decides to reach out and they're going to realize somebody else has been thinking about them as well. That Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, yeah, this person, the other person is not going to budge. Ten of Wands, yeah, nope. Seven of Swords, yeah. Somebody here is just, if they think about it, they block it off because it's too overwhelming. Okay, it's a burden. Now I don't say that to discourage you. I'm just saying that to let you know if you're waiting on someone to message you, they're not going to. Will the other person be open to receiving this communication? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Will the other person be open to receiving? Yeah. Oh, you might have to talk about, we have the Chariot and the Three of Swords coming out. I feel like this is going to give some sort of closure. It's going to bring up some sort of disappointment, okay, from the past. I feel like you're going to have to talk about this disappointment in order to heal it. I'm hearing this just what the doctor ordered. So this is giving me a vibe of, you know, that's the juice. We have these Page of Wands, okay, with the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. And it feels like that's what's needed to shift this energy and this connection, because we do have the Ten of Cups underneath that. And up here, they see someone they want. If this was a fight between a couple, okay, I feel like you definitely need to be vulnerable, whoever is feeling the lack energy. If it's not you, then this isn't for you. Viewer, you're definitely the one struggle busting it here with the lack mentality. I feel like you're trying to be wise about it with that Hermit energy. You're trying to maybe even getting advice from an older person, somebody who you can relate to or might be able to relate to your plight here. I feel like is really needed some truth here in order to heal this Three of Swords, because the Three of Swords is really disappointing it. Like with that 10 over here and then the 3 over here. There was some sort of fight. There's some sort of disagreement that led to someone leaving a connection and moving away from it. And I feel like somebody is looking back at how they actually felt about that connection, and it is something they do want. If you don't want a past person, then this isn't for you. But in order to move forward, you have to get through this heartache. Strong Cancerian, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Gemini. Scorpio with that October energy. All right, anything else the viewer needs to know about this? Anything else the viewer needs to know about this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, what do you need to know? We have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is the energy of somebody learning something, somebody planting a seed. It's the initial phase of something, the start of something, with an Ace of Cups, okay? So that is an emotional new beginning. And the Six of Swords. So definitely this feels like initiate this conversation. I'm going to be so real. You are going to have to own up to the heartache in order to move forward. It's in the way. You've got to talk about your feelings. You have to talk. You have to be very vulnerable here. This feels like somebody does. You have to explain why you've been withholding, why you've been trying to be domineering. Like, you have to explain this energy. You have to explain those feelings to this person that you're wanting to be with. And then you got to let it go. I do feel like there is some sort of new start here emotionally and some sort of healing. But somebody has to take, with that Page of Pentacles, you have to put the quarter in the machine to get, you know, what it is you want out of it. You have to initiate something here. It feels like an initiate the communication. I also see where somebody might have felt like it's been such a long time. Definitely these might have been two people who haven't been together for a while or haven't seen each other for a while after this argument or this leaving. Somebody also might have listened to a maternal figure, and they're realizing as times went on that they've had to mature and make their own decisions. And in the past, they might have listened to some sort of maternal figure that, I don't want to say led them astray, they gave them advice from their shadow mother energy, which is, you know, they might be emotionally distant or cold or a martyr, you know. Sacrifice for the greater good. Let me remind you, I sacrifice for the greater good type vibe. So, all right, let's get some clues. I hope this is helpful. Definitely, do what you want. Your choice is your own. I'm not responsible for it. But the energy looks very favorable here if you should connect with this person or want to open up. The key is going to be being honest, being truthful, and willing to hear about the Three of Swords, hear about the heartache, hear about the disappointment. Express your end of that as well, where you had your heartache and your disappointment. Okay? Let's get some clues. What are the clues for this romantic energy? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Definitely water sign, air sign, fire sign. That's really what's out here. Even the earth energy feels more like things you have and not necessarily, I mean, we have Taurus for sure, but it feels like more like things I have instead of the actual sun sign energy. Somebody's second house, not second house. Yeah, second house might be relevant here. We have C, first name, middle name, last name, initial. Did I catch it? Ah, I did. 16th through the 30th. Could be relevant time frame. What are the clues for this romantic reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, we have B, first name, middle name, last name, initial. What are the clues? We have R. We have Sun. You could be dealing with the Leo. Sunday could be relevant. Also, somebody could just be seeing the truth, you know, like this is a connection that makes me happy. We have A, somebody might like to race cards or listen to music. Somebody might be a musician. We have Tuesday. I'm picking up RCA, something about a radio. Ground control to Major Tom. So something, maybe somebody likes space. I don't know. March. We have open ally here too. Something about a bar. Something about a bra. We have last coming out. All right, that's a lot. All right, I'm going to start over again, guys. Okay. I'll tell you what's here. We have Wednesday, May, August, earbuds, K, J, H, T, and family. That family card did come out. I did say somebody's family might have gotten away here. Or it might have just, I don't know. It's like some of them agreed and then somebody didn't. All right, what are the clues? 3 more clues. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we have necklace. Somebody could wear necklaces, or they could just, this could just be, you know, nostalgia. It's giving me that feeling like I wear this all the time. Eyeglasses, somebody could wear eyeglasses or just see something very clearly. That Ace of Swords is a very clear energy as well. We have June. We have D. Something about the bedroom. I'm going to keep it PG, but I'm just saying something here. Something about CD, RCA. Somebody definitely might be a musician or really like music. They could be a DJ even. What are some more clues for this energy? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. December. Somebody's birthday could be in December, or December could be a relevant energy. I feel like so whatever was hidden here is not hidden anymore. With that sun and that March, and March is giving me Piscean energy, and somebody's able to take charge, right? Because that's the other end of March into April. So I definitely feel like somebody sees something that was hidden. Yeah. Also feel like they had to make a choice about some sort of home foundation. I'm picking up like Lover's card, Gemini energy with the choice, but also that Cancerian energy. That's a change to your home base. And with December here, this is picking up somebody like Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, somebody's principles about their efforts, right? Capricorn's work. Capricorn also represents, you know, like our vices and stuff. It's the Devil card in the tarot deck. So this could be, you know, somebody just overdoing something. Like, this is overdoing energy, this whole shadow father, lack. That's somebody getting all trapped in their head and so unnecessary, because all you need to do is communicate and clear this up. You need to be honest is what you need to be, if this is resonating for you. Do what you want, not my life, it's yours. So, on the bottom we do have tattoos. Somebody could be a tattoo artist, have tattoos, like a tattoo collector. You do have an open ally here. That's that vibe of, you know, like some people are on this, like, supportive, and then there's, like, that one person that you wish was supportive and they're not supportive. If that family unit resonates with you, that aspect. Somebody might be foreign as well. I'm picking up British Columbia. So that could be a thing where somebody's just, you know, this feels kind of like out of their zone, comfort zone. Something about California. I'm hearing Alan, Christine, Barb, Randy, Diane, Brenda. Something about the Alamo. That's Texas. Chris. I'm hearing somebody likes music. Somebody really likes music here. Yeah, you might like make tracks or something. I'm also picking up Rachel. Something about R&B. Also R&D, research and development, okay? So somebody's been at this in a minute. They're like, how do I do that? Somebody's been like, if I look this up. Somebody might actually be looking up these things like that internal family, what is that called? Shema or something like that. Internal family Shema, I think it is. It's a therapy tool, guys. I'm not a therapist, but definitely Google it. Internal family structure healing, you know. But it's research and development is giving me like somebody is like got support. They're starting to see something about their principles and the things that are motivating them to put in effort, you know, what work they do with that Capricorn energy. This could be somebody that, you know, just throws themselves into their work. Perhaps, you know, that some people that works for and other people it doesn't work for. Something here about a DA. Isn't that a district attorney? Yeah. Somebody could be attorney, especially with that King of Swords there. Definitely Emperor energy, yeah. Surprise, justice, and judgment are not here, but it definitely could be a thing. I hear like A, B, C, D. Okay, somebody does have plenty going for them. They just need to choose what they want to do. They have a lot of options, and I feel like they're going to finally see those options. Something about China, the wrestler. I'm seeing like CHYNA. All right. Somebody might be a drinker here or enjoy going to the bar. Something about Rodeo Drive. That's in California, isn't it? Somebody could, you know, just, that's that more like luxury things. Like somebody might actually like really want to give someone a lot. And I think what you have is plenty. You are Rodeo Drive. Like, it's kind of like, get that mentality, you know? It's not about the actual physical stuff. Yeah, you need to be able to pay your bills and all that stuff, and you want to help your partner out. But in the end, it's, you know, what are you as a human bringing to the table emotionally, mentally, spiritually? You know, these are things. What are your principles that you're bringing to the table? So, I also feel like something about redirect. Be right back. Be back. Something about a back rack. Is that back rack? Baccarat? Baccarat? Isn't that as a gambling game? Somebody might be a bowler too. Every time I look at this open ally, I see open alley. It's giving me like bowling. Definitely somebody could be into bowling here. Something about your bowling alley, your local bowling alley. I feel like somebody knows this is the last situation here, the last chance here. Something about Alice, Alan. Something about an avatar. I'm picking up Rudy. Somebody might like football. Their name could be Rudy. Rudy's Bar. All right. Something about catching a cab. Somebody might catch ride or a ride somewhere or ride to something. Something about a cab ride. I don't know, these are just clues, guys, to help you pinpoint the energy. I don't want to get too much farther into it. Alright, that is really all I got. I hope this is helpful. Definitely, you know, be honest and vulnerable. And I would definitely initiate the conversation here if I was in this energy and this was my reading. But do what you want. You are responsible for all your own choices, okay? It's your life. You have to live it. No one else can do it for you. Alright, so like I said, hope this is helpful and many, many blessings till we talk again.